Every day starts with coffee, so it's only fitting that a day in my life video starts with coffee as well. I'm in the busiest time of the year as a business owner. If you follow my channel, you know that I sell on Etsy and I'm a YouTuber. So I thought it might be fun to show you what goes on behind the scenes. But before we get into the vlog, I want to tell you about something exciting. This video is sponsored by Relay, who in my opinion offers the best business bank account for small businesses. Relay has a contest going on right now for entrepreneurs. If you have a business, you can enter the Reasons to Be Profitable contest for a chance to win $100K in prizes. The contest has 3 grand prizes and 50 lucky draws. There is a $50,000 grand prize, a silver spotlight prize of $15,000 in cash, and a bronze bonanza prize of $10,000 in cash. Each of these prizes includes some really cool things like bookshelf bundles, paid Relay Pro subscriptions, Relay swag, and even a trophy. I'll leave a link to the Relay site so you can see the full details of all of these prizes. Relay is also offering 50 lucky draw prizes of $500 each. For the lucky draws, Relay will draw 50 winners randomly. You can enter the lucky draw in step 1 of the contest application, and even if you don't fill out the full application, you'll still be considered for the lucky draw. Plus, you can increase your odds of winning by taking a few extra steps like sharing your reasons to be profitable on social media and by opening a Relay account. Now let's talk about how you win the grand prize. Relay wants to hear your story. They want to know where you came from and where you're going. They want you to tell them about your impact on your community. What's your mission? What impact is your business having on your customers, your community, and your loved ones? Relay knows that running a small business isn't easy, so tell them about how you built resilience in your business. Tell them about your tough times, how you made it through, and what you learned from the challenge. You can also talk about how you're innovating, how you're making your business sustainable and resilient so you can stay ahead and stay in business. What are the tools that you use, your methodologies, your mindset, technologies, or strategies that you use to stay successful? Share your financial lessons. And don't worry if finance isn't your strong suit. If you're like me, you like creating the items that you sell more than doing the books. But as a business owner, you've learned a few financial lessons from experience. What is the biggest financial lesson you've learned from being in business? And finally, you should bank with Relay. Relay is designed for businesses like yours. And to be eligible for the grand prize, you have to open a Relay account. This is a required step, and it will help Relay to verify your entry. If you already have one like me, then you're good to go. And don't worry, opening an account with Relay is super easy and there's no minimum opening balance. I have a full video that will tell you all about Relay, and I'll leave it linked in the description. The really cool part about this contest is to enter, all you have to do is tell Relay your reasons to be profitable. What is your why? You don't have to create a video unless you want to. To enter, visit relayfi.com, fill out your info, share your story, and spread the word. And I'll leave a link for you to enter in the description. It's that simple. But you have to enter by November 12, 2023. You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. I'm definitely going to submit my entry. Now come on and let me show you behind the scenes of HWS. After my coffee, I start morning prep. And morning prep happens every morning around 6 a.m. I do still have a 9 to 5, so I don't work in the shop during the day. I have assistants that help me with creating shirts, packing, and shipping. But I like to stay close to the business, so I prep the shop every morning. And basically that just consists of me printing out a order summary of the orders that need to happen for the day, letting them know about any rush orders, and then going through and pulling the inventory or the shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts that they're going to need for the day. I do handle customer service via Etsy messages, and I do that mainly at night or early in the morning as well. But I also have to put notes in our system so my assistants know if there are any changes to orders, again, if there are any rush orders, or just anything special that might need to happen to an order before they create the shirt or ship the shirt out. This space is actually my garage. It's where I'm keeping my inventory right now. Now, my inventory has been in multiple places around my house. We just keep moving it around. It actually keeps growing, and we even ended up getting those black tubs with the yellow tops that you see here just to hold some of the overflow inventory or things that we don't touch as often. And it's on my to-do list to have campaigns so I can create products specifically for that inventory just to get rid of it. But yeah, it's a lot. And what I'm doing here is going through inventory, using my order form sheet, and pulling the shirts that the girls are going to need to press for the day. And then I'm also maybe putting things up and cleaning things up a little bit. And as you can see, my inventory is not exactly how I want it. My t-shirts are in the little clear bins, and I do like those. But I pulled my hoodies and my sweatshirts from a different location where I had them stored in my house, and they're still in boxes. I don't have them individually wrapped yet the way I want them to be stored in the garage, but that's a project that I normally try to take on the weekends when I don't have anything to do. But as you can guess, that doesn't happen that often, so it's kind of a project that's been lingering for a while that I need to take care of. At the end of every weekday, after my assistants have packed up all the orders, I jump back in and I take care of any special orders that need to go to UPS. Most of my orders go out USPS, and the post office comes and picks those up every day, and I'm only responsible for those that need to go to UPS. So if I have a customer that needs something by a specific day, I'll ship those UPS ground. And then I might have customers that have ordered rush shipments, and I'll ship those out UPS next day air or 2-day air. So I'm pretty much every day taking a trip to UPS and dropping things off. I also pick up my returns from UPS because I have a UPS mailbox, and I can kill two birds with one stone. I can drop off my special orders or my rush orders and pick up my returns. The weekends are when I can get the most work done for my business. I have full, uninterrupted days most weekends, and I usually choose between a Saturday and a Sunday to work a full day. I try not to do both, but sometimes it happens. And I also try not to wake up at 6 a.m. on the weekends and jump right to work. So I normally kick in around lunchtime. So right here, I'm going and grabbing me my favorite lunch, which is, of course, Chick-fil-A. And then I'll go and grab it or DoorDash it. This just happens to be a time that I drove and went and got it. Most of the time I have it delivered. It's behind the scenes, so I'll be honest. Most of the time I have it delivered. This time I just went and grabbed it. But after I grab my lunch, I usually take it to my desk and I start working on either developing new products for the Etsy shop or creating my scripts for my YouTube video. And this just happens to be a day that I need to get a YouTube video done. So I'm going to take the food in, get to my desk, and start finishing up the last things that I need to do for my script. And this is what my desk actually looks like. It is not aesthetic at all. It's things everywhere. My daughter bakes cookies all the time, so I have a cookie here. But yeah, this is the real, and this is where the magic happens, and it's not pretty. Now, I do love my widescreen monitor. It is the absolute best. If you have not seen these, I definitely recommend you check them out. I actually got mine off of Amazon, and my son had one, and after I saw his, I had to get it. I used to have multiple monitors on the desk, but now I don't need multiple monitors. With this one monitor, I have all the spaces I need, and it is amazing if you are editing videos and things like that. Oh, and it's also amazing when I'm working on putting new things in the Etsy shop where I can have a window. I've got Canva open. I've got all of my Finder windows where I can keep my accessories and my mock-up pictures. It just makes me so much more productive. So if you haven't tried one of these widescreen monitors, I definitely recommend it. Once I'm done with the script, it's time to completely rearrange my office so I can record. Now, I used to record in the corner without moving things around, but I also wanted to mix it up a little bit so my recording style is a little bit different. I try to record all over the house now, but during this time, my backyard, my trees are still full in my backyard, so I don't get enough sunlight coming through in the den. So I'm back in my office recording. So I have to completely move everything around. You see me moving this big chair and just get the space prepped for recording. And then we move on to my least favorite part of the process, which is makeup and hair. And I don't know why I hate this step so much, but it's just so time consuming and it just slows you down. So your mind is busy, you're thinking about the script, all the technical things, and then you've got to stop and put on makeup. And I'm not a big makeup girl, but I do wear it. I think I probably started, mid 40s or whatever, but now I'm 50 and I feel like I need it. But it is my least favorite part of the process. And then once I finish putting my face on and doing a little something in my hair and then finding a shirt to wear, it's time to do some tests with my lighting and just make sure everything looks okay. And you would be so surprised to know how much of a difference where you put your lights makes when you look at the video. So, and I try to do it when I have on my makeup, because if I do it before, then I have to start over. But I have to look at the lighting. I use a TV connected to my camera so I can see what I look like on a larger screen, and there's no surprises when I start editing. But I'm usually just taking a look at where the light is, turning the ring light brighter or lower, and it works much better if you have natural light. But when I'm recording in my office, I do not have enough natural light, so I have to use the ring light. So it's just a lot of trial and error, looking at the screen, figuring out where the light needs to be, changing the intensity of the light, and then just making sure that shot looks great. In the last maybe 3-4 months, I started using a teleprompter, and I absolutely love it. So what I'm doing here is setting up my script on my iPad to use on my teleprompter, and it has made a world of difference. Instead of me having to look down at my phone and remember what I need to say and doing multiple takes, I can now set up my teleprompter. You can see here my full script is here. It has a remote where I can stop the scrolling. I haven't mastered having it to auto scroll and me keep up with the script, so I use the remote. I show a portion of the script that I want to see, and then I stop it and do any retakes that I need to make. But it has made a world of difference in the time that it takes for me to record a video, and I know my video editor probably loved when I started doing this. Now, I still edit a few of my videos, and then I also have an editor that will edit some of my others. It just depends on what the topic is and how I want it to look. So this one, vlog style video, is one that I'm editing myself, but a lot of my videos, a lot of my Etsy videos, or my not tutorial videos, my talking head videos, I will send those out to an editor. But if you are a YouTuber and you're doing videos and you haven't tried a teleprompter, I definitely would highly recommend you giving one a try. We're at the end of a very long day. It's time to get all of this makeup off of my face, take a shower, and take a little time to relax. I want to thank you for hanging with me and looking at a little bit of behind the scenes of what goes on with my Etsy business and my YouTube channel. If you made it this far, leave a comment, yellow kangaroo, and I'll know everybody who made it to the end. And also, let me know if you like these vlog style behind the scene videos. They're kind of fun to make, and I actually like editing them, but I'm not sure if anybody likes to see them or not. So if you do, let me know. Until the next video, talk soon.